Cue the highway music and strike up the chorus. And just like that, the audience is driving back through the life of James Dean, on stage for the first time in public. This workshop reading with Indiana Wesleyan University students is the first time that Cool's Angels, the James Dean story, came to life all in one piece. Writer Mark Fauser spent the rehearsals watching his dreams on paper translated by performers, breathing life into the story he's been wanting to tell for more than a decade.
James Dean's story is so fascinating. I mean, his whole story from child to the end. And I think we found a really interesting mechanism to tell the story, and that was through the eyes of his guardian angel. And so one of the things that James Dean was so emphatic about in all the work that you read and study about him is that he wanted to be immortal.
The music that links Dean's life together comes from composer Todd Suswarda. He says Dean's journey from Fairmount to Hollywood opened up all kinds of musical styles.
Rock and roll started when he died. So he lived more in the Rat Pack era. He was friends with Sinatra and Sammy Davis Jr., and there are pictures of those guys together. I mean, so the opening song is a bit more rock because I think people come into that expectation. Once we get into that and we get into the theatricality of it, then all of a sudden I can play with emotions a lot more. So we changed the palette based on where we were, more location, and then a lot of his inner emotion, those type of things.
So after talking about the project in as early as 2005, Fauser and Suswarda finally found time to put the ideas into words and notes just over a year ago. And now they plan to tell this story of the dreamer by starting in the place and to the people where it all began.
We really wanted to tell a Grant County story. Everyone comes from this was the dream that I had growing up, and it's bigger than I am right now, and how do I keep going after it?
That's James's struggle, is he had some sense of normality in a small town, but he wasn't normal. But when he went to the big city, it wasn't what he thought it was either. And so I think it's a good morality tale, is be careful what you wish for. It could come true.
Girl, boy's going blind. Only church on her mind.
Destiny, just beyond the hill, just around the bend.
And now this little story of a local legend takes its shot at immortality as Fauser and Suswarda hope to stage it first next year before the James Dean Festival. And then after, stage, screen, who knows? The legend is still cool. 60 plus years and counting, and now maybe a new life on stage. All because James Dean looked out from Indiana and wanted something more.